This is Solo P1. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's just going to be a quick video. Endo is officially a Liverpool player. Officially. And you know what? I'm glad. I'm happy. I'm happy with it. We needed a DM. And this is it. This is the DM we needed. We tried to get the other two that didn't want to come to us. They wanted to choose Chelsea. It is what it is. I think we just should all get behind him now. We should all get behind him. He's officially a red. I'm just watching a few videos of him at the moment. When Klopp's meeting him. Hold on, let me just turn this down. Let me just watch this video. I think you can hear the audio. The audio is fine. Hi, good to meet you. That's Klopp's meeting him now.
Meet you. All good? Yeah, all good. Yeah.
As soon as you're ready, pick the right shirt and be comfortable as possible, because we really need you. And your heart and your legs and your football ability and your football brain. You deserve it. We need you. We have a really good team. Ready to work. But very offensive. Says be ready. So it looks like he's starting. It looks like he's going to be starting on Saturday. It looks like he's going to be starting Saturday. Endo. And like I said, I'm happy. I'm happy. There's videos on it where I've just watched it in meeting Jurgen Klopp. And the way Klopp's talking about it, it looks like he's going to be starting on Saturday. I'm happy. Look, at the end of the day, right? I looked at his stats. His stats are kind of okay. People are saying, oh yeah, but he hasn't played in the Premier League. But it doesn't matter. He's captain his country. He's got amazing tackle stats. Offensive player. He plays in the defence. He plays in the DM. He plays in right back. Why not? And I'm happy. I think he's going to be starting Saturday. That's the way Klopp's talking about it. But welcome, man. Welcome. It's Friday. Friday. We'll get to the Decorah news in a minute. The rumours he's going to be signing with us soon as well. But I wanted to just make it about this kid, man. Look, you got McAllister meeting him there. Trying to get him to settle in. I think he's going to be a baller. I do. I think he wears his heart on his sleeve. I think he wears his heart on his sleeve. I'm looking at all his stats now. They've got videos of him online now. Of his recent games. He's a warrior. And if he can bring some of that to Liverpool, I'm good. I'm good with that. There's a lot of people out there that don't want him to come. I think he's not right for Liverpool because of his age. Look, I understand where people are coming from. I understand where people's coming from. But this guy looks like the real deal. And Klopp was said in his press conference as well, he said a lot of his friends phoned him up, emailed him and texted him and said, look, you got a winner here, you got a gem. You got a gem. You got a guy here, you got him for cheap, and he's gonna work all day for you. All day. And we'll see what happens. But that's officially just breaking now. That is official. The Endo is officially a Liverpool player. Klopp also said in the press conference as well, if you didn't watch the press conference, he said James Milner. He was basically saying that he's a James Milner replacement. Klopp said he's been planning this for a while. He wanted to bring him in a few years ago, but obviously it didn't work out. But he said this was the time to bring him in, and he kept talking about James Milner. So this guy's obviously a James Milner replacement, and this is what we all thought anyway. I'm gonna show you the thread. James Milner always came on and finished the game off. We have to have players for that role. So he's gonna bring him in. He's the guy who's gonna come in and steady the ship for Liverpool. He said to Klopp said to Endo when he met him. He said, "Look, I want you to feel comfortable. I'm gonna bring you in. We've got a very good team. I want you to be offensive." So it looks like he's gonna be playing this week. I just can't wait till he starts kicking the ball. Look, at the end of the day, if he bombs, he bombs. But I think he's gonna be a good player for us. Klopp seems confident. It was Klopp's idea to bring him in. A lot of people are saying that Klopp didn't sign off on this idea. A lot of people are saying that Klopp did not sign off on this player. He didn't. But Klopp just said it was his idea, and he's been planning a while to bring him in. So all them people that said, that it wasn't a Klopp idea, they got it wrong. It is a Klopp idea. So there you go. Big up. Fam. Look, see what I'm happy. At the end of the day, we got rid of a 32 or 33-year-old in Henderson and brought in a 30-year-old. It's an upgrade. Look at it that way. It's an upgrade. It's an upgrade, man. It's an upgrade. Think about it. It's an upgrade. We get rid of Henderson, who's got more mileage on his legs. Henderson has got more mileage on his legs than this kid. More mileage. This kid is younger and he's got less mileage on his legs. So I can't see that it's a downgrade. I think it's an upgrade. In my opinion, I think it's an upgrade that we've brought in Endo for to replace Milner and to replace Henderson. People are taking the mick saying, "Oh, we've got rid of Endo and brought in Endo." Endo might be better. We've got 5 people in the house. Smash that like button, guys. Smash the like button and subscribe if you must. Yeah, so Klopp said it was his idea. James Milner came out and finished the game off. This is why we brought this guy in. I'm so happy. You got the comment section here, also known as the role Henderson didn't want. So people are saying in the comment section, this is the role that Henderson didn't want. Klopp is our problem, not the owners. So you got people hating on Klopp as well. Whatever, bro. Klopp is our problem, not the owners. Sign Christian Poulsen. That worked so well last season, didn't it? All good, but it takes a non-HD spot. So no DF or CB unless we get rid of someone. A lot of people are not liking this signing. Some people are liking it. It's a split decision, man. It's a split decision. But me, I've got nothing against it. If he comes out and he plays for that shirt, and that's all I care about. I don't care about the rest of it. The rest of it's just noise. The rest of it's noise, man. And as long as he comes in and he does his job for Liverpool, that's all what matters. That's all what matters, man. That's all he can do is do his job. Just do his job. I'm happy. I'm not going to judge anyone. See, but we all knew that. This is what people are saying online now. People are drawing, Klopp's drawing a comparison between Endo and James Milner, what we just talked about. Seeing with his top and now he's got I can't get used to that away top, man. I can't get used to that away top. That Liverpool away top. I just do not like that away top at all. The home one's beautiful. I'd even take the third kit. It's purple, not my really colour. But I'd even take the purple one. I just don't like that. I just don't like the away one. I just don't like it. And Klopp also said in the press conference as well, because that's what we're talking about. I'm taking bits out of the press conference because I just watched it live with Jurgen Klopp. We've got 5 people in the house, man. Hit the like button if you want to join in with the conversation. Go ahead. I'll put your thingy on the screen. Let's make sure I got these. Got any questions? I'll put them on the screen. Don't worry about that. Let's get the chat room up. There's the chat room. Make sure it's working. Yeah, we've got it. That's it. We've got the chat room. But Klopp was saying in the press conference, he said the best way to defend is to keep the ball. Obviously, Klopp. News about Stefan Pacetic as well. Pacetic. News on his the comeback from his injury because he's been out for a while. Stefan Pacetic is really close but not there yet. We really count on him. Thiago Alcantara, really close as well. So we've got Thiago and Stefan Pacetic is very close to coming back. It's probably going to take another maybe 3 to 4 games until Pacetic comes back into the Liverpool squad, which I'm happy about. He has been out a while for a guy that he's so young, but he'll be back soon. Thiago will be back soon as well. The only thing with Thiago, how long is Thiago gonna last, man? You know, how long is Thiago gonna last? Hopefully, he can come back soon and they can stay fit for a while. Also, what Klopp said about Endo, everyone will benefit from a player whose first idea is to protect defensively. He enjoys to clean up. So yeah, he's a clean up man. He's a clean up man. Stefan Pacetic, really close but not there yet. I just said. Endo can train this afternoon, wherever he can play tomorrow, I don't know. So he's not really confirming that he's playing tomorrow. I think he's going to play tomorrow. Big up in the chat. We've got 6 people in the chat room. If you fancy one, if you've got your opinions on Endo, smack him in the chat room and I'll put them up on the screen. Happy Friday to everybody. It's Friday. The weekend is here. Finally, the weekend is here. Football tomorrow. Hopefully Liverpool can do well. Let's just stay positive, guys, for tomorrow. Don't hate on Endo. Just let him do his job. He's wearing a Liverpool shirt now. He's one of us, guys. He's one of us, man. Just see how it goes. There's no point of hating on the guy. So basically, Klopp said, Endo can train this afternoon, whether he can play tomorrow, I don't know. Stefan Pacetic, he's very close. But he said that we'll see what happens. So basically, it seems like it's 50-50 for Endo. I think he's going to put him in a training drill to see how he is. I think that's what it is. But I think he's going to play. I think he's going to come on in the second half. I think he's going to get a half in. I don't want to see McAllister in that DM role tomorrow. I don't want to see it. I want to see him in centre mid, not DM. But I'm looking at these pictures of Endo, man, in his gear. Looking good, man. Let me see if I can bring it up on the screen. Let's see if I can bring it up on the screen. Give me a second. See if I can get it on the screen. There you go. There you go. There he is. There he is. There he is, Endo in his in the new Liverpool gear. There he is. I just don't like that top, guys, man. I just don't like that. I don't know. Just let me know in the comment section if you like that top, man, or in the chat room. I just do not like that top at all. I do not like it. Yeah, you got people in the comment section saying, "Oh, he looks chuffed." Actually, better than one guy coming in and says better than Casado. We'll see. I'm not sure if he's actually taking the mic, but we'll see how it goes. A lot of people are saying stuff about him, but we'll see, man. I like to give people a chance. That's him in the Liverpool. I like the home kit, man. I know it's red, same old red, but I like the design of that top. One of my favourite tops is the one from a couple of years ago. The one it was red, and it had pink on the outside. That home kit. There's him in the dressing room, so he's wearing a number 3. No, number 2. Yeah, number 3. Because that's got number 2 shorts there, but that's obviously Gomez. Because I could see Gomez there next to it there. There's Gomez. He's wearing a number 3. So if you look there, you can see the number 3. The number 3, man. Good old Endo. Endo, man. People say we lost Endo and we lost Endo, and now we got Endo. I don't care. As long as he plays good for us on the pitch, as long as he leaves everything out on the pitch, I don't care about the rest of it. The rest of it's nice to me. You got 5 people watching. Smash that like button if you want to comment. Put your comments in the comment section, and then I'll put it up on the screen in the chat room. There he's in the top. Endo. Know what I mean? He might be one of them, man. I think he's going to be a fan favourite, I do, to be fair. I think he's going to be a fan favourite. I think he's going to grow on people, I do. I think he's going to grow on people. Good old Endo. I'll give him a chance. Give people a chance. Let's give him a chance, man. Let's see, where's that post? Go. See what else is saying. I'm going to play this audio. It's 28 seconds.
Yeah.
I'm going to play this audio. Let me just play this audio. I'm not sure if you can hear it.
Yeah. Look, I know how this football world works, and I can see the people's eyes.
Psychedelic. I'm just playing this audio from what Klopp was talking about. Okay, I'm going to play it a bit. So 28 seconds long. Big up, man. Well, happy Friday, man. Happy Friday. Friday, Psychedelic Shaolin. Happy birthday, man. Not happy birthday. Happy Friday. I hope you have a good weekend. I hope you all have a good weekend. Let's hope Liverpool have a good weekend. I'm going to play this now. Okay, guys. Listen. I'm going to pause the music. Let me just play this interview.
Yeah. Look, I know how this football world works, and I can see the people's eyes, and the names were flying around. And when they think, okay, they have them. Do me a favor, give us a second, and let's have a look. He's really good.
You see, he said it himself. Give us a second. Listen to what he says. Give us a second. He's really good. Listen.
The names were flying around, and when they think, okay, they have them. Do me a favor, give us a second, and let's have a look. He's really good. And I'm really happy with that signing. I can say it differently. It's a really good one. Yeah.
See? You see what I mean? Let me try. I'm going to get some more audio. You see? Give him a chance, man. Give him a chance. Give me a second. Let me just sort this out. I'm gonna try and get this interview because I was watching it earlier. Yeah, but if you're just joining, we've got 6 people watching. Smash that like button. Big up Psychedelic Shaolin, man. Big up. Thanks for joining me on this Friday afternoon. I got it here. Let's listen to it now. I got the interview in its entirety. He says that he's a really good player, a machine on the pitch. So I'm going to play it for you now, guys. Let's listen to it together. Unmute it.
Secondly, the club have agreed a deal to sign Wataru Endo from Stuttgart. Firstly, what's your reaction? And secondly, what kind of qualities will he add to the squad?
I'm really happy. Wataru is a really good player. I know in this world of football how it goes and stuff like this. But have a look. We got a really good player, experienced player, captain of Stuttgart, captain of Japan, speaks good English, nice fella, family man, machine on the pitch, good footballer on top of that, sensational attitude, So I'm really happy. He's a good footballer, very experienced, and loves to work extremely hard.
There's obviously been a lot of talk come out of Germany since the deal was announced about his qualities as a player. What have people over there told you?
Since there's a rumor out, or was the rumor out, I got plenty of messages from former players of mine, stuff like this, and all everybody. If it's true, this is a genius strike. I wanted us to sign him for years and stuff.
See, he got phone calls off his friends and former players saying if this is true, it's a genius strike. Listen to what Klopp's saying. He said it's a genius strike, a genius strike. He knows people are talking about him. He already mentioned that in the interview. He knows people are talking about him. He knows that people have got an opinion on him already. People had an opinion on him before he landed in the UK. When he was in Germany packing his bags to come to Anfield, right, for his medical, people were always cutting his finger off already. They're already saying, this is not the guy for Liverpool. Haters, people that are just negative, that want to bring the negative energy to our club, to people who follow me on this channel, people who subscribe to me on this channel. They just want to bring their negative energy to here. That's all it is. They're not happy unless they're putting out negativity. But just give the guy a chance. Give the guy a chance. You remember when we brought Genie? We brought Genie into the club and I heard the same thing. He's not really for us. He's not really for us. And look what happened. He ended up being a fan favourite. Just relax, man.
Announced about his qualities as a player.
Listen what he says.
People over there told you?
Since there's a rumor out, or was the rumor out, I got plenty of messages from former players of mine, stuff like this, and all everybody. If it's true, this is a genius strike. I wanted us to sign him for years and stuff like this. He's a really good. It was a very positive thing in Germany. He's very super highly respected, I think for Stuttgart it's really hard to lose him, but on the other side, I think it's a good deal as well. 1-year contract for them, so it's left, and for him it's good, for the club it's good, for us it's really good.
1 year left on his old contract.
He is really happy to join us, which is nice as well.
You kind of mentioned it in your first answer, but Wataru is 30 and captain of Japan and Stuttgart. Is that experience important to add to the squad?
Absolutely. So, again, in our club, usually, that's a situation. If he's not 30, first, I'm not sure we get him. Second, if he was always on my list. Just usually, we don't sign players of this age.
See, so the guy, right, Endo, was always on Klopp's list. He was always on Klopp's list, always. But in their football club, they don't usually sign people like this at that age. They usually go for the 21, 22-year-olds. The oldest probably 26, 27. But at 30 years of age, they don't really sign players like that in Liverpool. But he's always been on Jurgen Klopp's radar. So, for the people who are saying that Jurgen Klopp's got all the power, there's your answer right there. Because he's saying that he wanted him a while ago. He's always been on his radar. But he said the club doesn't usually sign players like this, the club. So he hasn't got all the power, as people always say.
Again, in our club, usually, that's a situation. If he's not 30, first, I'm not sure we get him. Second, if he was always on my list. Just usually, we don't sign players of this age group, but he is obviously top fit, and we will have a lot of fun with him. I'm really sure he can help us immediately, which is super. Super cool, because the season already started, and so he will show how good he is on the pitch, and I can't wait to have him around.
Just on that, in terms of his own fitness and the work he's done with Stuttgart.
He had a full preseason. I'm not sure he played all the games, preseason games, but he played preseason games. So that's all. was in full training when we were talking after the first time when we spoke first time. He came off the training pitch, so that's all. That's everything is he's in a good shape.
Got him training already.
Yes, of course we need to figure out how quick can we put him in, but that's it will not be a physical problem. Let me say it like that, and the rest he should play here the position he played for Stuttgart. So there's not a massive difference. Yes.
So he's going to be playing. He's going to be playing the position that he played for Stuttgart. So what was that position? What position was he playing for Stuttgart? Does anybody know in the chat room? We've got 8 people in the chat room. Does anybody know what position he played for Stuttgart? Yeah, I have. Yeah, I have saw the highlight video. He does seem very versatile. Yeah. I hope he plays as a 6 with Macadam. Yeah. What position did he play for Stuttgart? Does anybody know? I know he played a few positions, like he said, he was very versatile. But do you know what position he played last with Stuttgart? Because Klopp just said he's going to be playing the same position that he played with Stuttgart. So that's your indication where he's going to be playing. So hopefully he's going to be playing that DM. I'll just continue with this interview. After this, I'm going to play a bit of the press conference as well.
Yes, of course, we do things slightly different.
If you don't mind.
But in the end, he would be cool if he could win challenges and pass the ball from A to B, and he will do that definitely from day one. And
he wanted to win challenges and pass from A to B, and that's it. He's a clear up man.
Oh,
Milner.
Yeah. Look, I know how this football world works, and I can see the people's eyes, and the names were flying around. And when they think, okay, they have them. Do me a favor, give us a second, and let's have a look. He's really good. And
Jürgen, the club have agreed to do.
That's it. Give him a chance.
thank you.
Give him a chance. Got 6 people watching. Smash that like button. We're just going to forward it a bit. Hold on. I'm just going to watch a bit of the press conference.
If you start off with the opening, then the same as last week, we'll have the breakout next door. Ready?
Yeah, good. In the past week, at various points, it's looked like you could have brought in 3 different midfielders. So, how does Endo compare to the other 2?
First and foremost, I'm really happy that we finally can announce we have an agreement with the club and the player, which is really cool. I'm absolutely happy about having Wataru in now. I am from Germany. I watch a lot of Bundesliga. I know him since he is at Stuttgart. I liked him.
So he's known him since Stuttgart. So he knows his player already. It's not like he just woke up one day like everybody's saying on Twitter that we're just going to be a panic buy. So that just dismisses that argument as well, because a lot of people saying it was a panic buy. It was a panic buy, it was a panic buy. People just jump into conclusions. Oh, this guy's a panic buy. We don't know what we're doing. Let's just buy him quick. We don't know what we're doing. But what Klopp's saying, this is Klopp. He's coming out on the record and he's saying he knows who this player is. He followed him for a while. He wanted him a few years ago. But the club don't really buy 30-year-olds. He wanted him now, obviously, but he wanted him a few years ago. He said he's German and he knows, he could, like Klopp saying he's German, he knows who this guy is. He's got links with Stuttgart. And he wanted this player for a while. So that dismisses that it was a panic buy.
Pretty much from the start, when he started playing there, the little problem with this, I think it's like, if you want, a little bit of late bloomer. And usually, for us, for the way our owners see it, he was already too old when he joined Stuttgart. But I obviously have a different view on that, and I said always liked him. Yes, and the last week was obviously a tricky one, no doubt about that. But that's when you have a problem, you can stick to the problem or you find a solution. I'm more than happy to have the solution. And comparing footballing wise, a similar profile, similar position, same position if you want, similar profile. A really good footballer. I think he's 5'10", but probably jumps through the ceiling. It's not so difficult, but jumps through the ceiling. Like, that's good in the air. Really good. In general defensive challenges, he loves it. Tactically, really smart, closing down the right gaps in players.
He played. Yes, he was going to be.
Good football on top.
He's going to be a
that.
DM then.
Big heart.
I don't think he's going to be the centre back when he plays tomorrow. If he does play tomorrow, I think he's going to be playing
I'm really happy.
a DM.
Just on Caicedo and Lavia,
That's what we need him.
conversations
Push Maka back up in his
do you have?
position
Was it
where he
texts,
belongs,
phone calls,
McAllister.
meetings, and is there a sense that you've been left with of feeling let down by them?
There's actually nothing to say about.
So it looks like there's nothing at the moment for any more players signing. I know Gravenberch is on the list, but we'll see what happens with him.
Talk to people, to players, to agents, whatever, clubs. And
Does
sometimes
anybody
it
think
works
that
out,
we're going to
sometimes
sign any
not.
more
I think
players?
it's the general
That's the biggest question.
thing, how it works out, and there's nothing else to say about.
You think we're going to sign
From my
more
point of
players?
view, I think all the things will be said in these kind of conversations when and if you have them.
Thanks for this info, man. Psychedelic Shaoling, thanks.
specific
Last season he played as a
part,
defensive midfielder, 24 games, and
nothing
central
to say about
midfielder,
that,
16.
really.
Yeah, but I think he's going to be a DM for most of it.
Window, are you likely to
Obviously, he might switch up in the defence if one of our defence get injured, like Kanate. If Kanate gets injured or Van Dijk gets injured, which is a very possibility, he could fill in for one of them as well. But touch wood that they don't get injured.
The window is open.
That's the most important. Listen, you know, in the Liverpool squad,
Pretty much everything can happen.
it's the most important position in our squad is the DM.
Side, nothing will happen, but I learned in this window a lot of things, so we will see that. Incoming, still time, so let's have a look, and that's what we will do.
There's a lot of Japan fans in here.
Thank you.
One Japan geezer coming here before, I'm not sure who it was.
9-0 at home victory?
This guy here, I don't know who that is though.
Oh, Bournemouth.
What are you expecting?
I agree, Bo, and there's 2 weeks left in the windows. There's still time to sign another player. Yeah. How much players do you think we're going to sign, bro? You know, how much players do you think we're going to sign before the end of the 2 weeks?
One game, but I think the new manager stands for a specific style of play. If you did your research, you will find out that he could have found out that he's. There's no coincidence that.
These are the stats of the Bundesliga for 22-23. Wataru Endo. This is his stats. Goals from outside boxes 3, chances created 46, duels won 227, free balls 5, tackles 70, recoveries 231. That's impressive. Impressive stats. Very impressive. That was his last season stats.
Thought about him and brought him in. He did an exceptional job.
They're all phoning him up. All his friends were phoning up. All his friends was phoning Klopp up. And I was saying, is this true? Is this true? Is this guy signing for Liverpool? Because if he is, he's a gem. He's a gem. Look how many Japanese fans in the chat, man. I'm watching his press conference now with Jurgen Klopp, and I'm looking at all the comment section, and there's so many Japanese fans. This is what I'm saying. This is what he's bringing with him as well. Because in Japan, yeah, in the Asia market, Liverpool is very popular, you know. You know, in Japan, China, Singapore, you know, all them countries. Liverpool is very popular. So as a selling merchandise, I think Liverpool are clever bringing him in as well. Because he's like a god in Japan. That's what I heard. I remember in the World Cup though. I remember him in the World Cup.
Do you use the word unconventional? Is it, yeah, like way, if you want. I like to use in the past very often the word organized chaos, but he obviously likes not only the word, so is organizing the chaos.
Welcome,
well,
if you just joined, smack that like button.
It's a tough one, so they will go for it. That's how they did in the first game now.
How many players left and many have been replaced? See, people are talking about why we're buying a 30-year-old, but we've just got rid of Henderson. How old was Henderson? 32, 33. So we've just got rid of Henderson and brought in a younger person. So Henderson was 32, 33 and Endo's 30. He's not 31 until next year. He's not 32. He's not 31 this year, you know. Endo. Endo's going to be 31 next year. I think it's in February. Psychedelic. Ideally, we sign one more midfielder and a versatile defender. Endo stats look like an improvement of Endo and Fabinho. He must be a decent player to be captain of his club and country like Virgil. Yeah, of course. You don't just be a captain for your club if you're an average player. You know, and he's a leader. Obviously, he's a leader. This is why he's a captain. I did watch some of his highlights on YouTube, and he looks very aggressive. He does look like a leader. He's a warrior. He's a warrior, and you know them Japanese players. Their careers can go on long, man. Because there was one Japanese player, and he's still playing now, and I think he's 38, 39. I forgot his name now. They mentioned it on some program I was watching yesterday about Japanese players, because I started doing my research on Japanese players because Hendo's coming to Liverpool and he's now officially a Liverpool player. I wanted to do research on Japanese players, and I done my research, and them Japanese players can go on long. And you know his mileage on his legs. Do you know that Arnold's got more mileage on his legs than Endo? And how old's Arnold? 24, 25? And Endo's 30, and Arnold's got more mileage on his legs.
And on top of that, they have an offensive approach. Yeah, if you let them play, they will play. If not, they have an idea how to get in behind the line. That's the idea.
But people in the house, smash that like button, guys.
It's not the most complicated.
Subscribe.
But it's a good one.
Smash that subscribe button, guys.
Yeah, but it's the first home game. Maybe we should
smash the button, man. Smash the like button and subscribe.
To be honest, when you start a preseason, a lot of things you don't need immediately because you need the time to work on it. But the first home game is not one of them. It's really the one thing you cannot wait for, and that's exactly how it is. We missed Anfield.
Big up Psychedelic,
miss
man.
The atmosphere. As we know, there.
Happy Friday, man. Happy Friday.
A few little problems, but there's still a wonderful stadium there, and all the rest will be sorted. And yeah, I'm pretty sure the people are excited as well and happy as well to see us again. And so let's use that as well. Yes, it's Premier League, and early in the season. There are no favorites for nothing. It's just you have to be ready. You have to fight. You have to run. You have to play. You have to shoot. You have to tackle all these kind of things. And that's what I want to see.
Is Mo back to his usual smiley self this week after?
I don't think we're going to be signing the player this weekend.
Didn't seem too happy about coming off against Chelsea.
It's now a week ago, isn't it? So I would say he's back.
But Jurgen Klopp is hinting now. The rumours are coming in now. Just breaking news from Dave Klopp on Twitter. Jurgen Klopp hints at Latvia and Caicedo move to Liverpool.
Since then, nothing.
He's hinting at them two players, bringing them in. So I don't think he's going to bring anything this weekend. I think it's going to be Monday now. I think it's going to be Monday when he brings some players in. But he's hinting at Latvia and Caicedo. It's a joke. He's not bringing them in really. It's a joke. But he was hinting about them, you know, being funny.
I have no idea because I only can say how difficult it was for me. But there's nothing. That's me. With my limits and all this kind of thing, so it took time for me, of course. I came in the middle of the season, which is completely different to coming in at the end of a season or for the start of a new season. That's different, obviously. And I don't expect.
How many Japanese fans, man? Absolutely amazing.
Necessary.
There's so many Japanese fans in the chat room.
Between Bournemouth
so
and the
many.
league, and or the manager and the league and stuff like
Love
this.
Love it, man.
5, 6, 7 weeks.
Embrace the culture, man. Embrace it.
Long enough, definitely long enough to get used to each other. And there's no.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for you. It's gonna take a while to filter through, guys. You know your chat. I can see your chat.
Yeah, again, some
I can
good
see,
contributions last
but it's going to
week
take a
from,
while to filter through because it's playing up.
Let's see
if I can put up a new one.
And Alexis McAllister.
Give me a
How
second.
do you think they, in particular,
His chat
and
room's
benefit
always
from-
playing up.
From your new signing, Endo, given
Get you up
him
there,
to be
let's
able
get
to
you up
play
there.
in a defensive role where
See what we got here.
Alexis had to fill in for the most part last week, and that it's not his best.
Ah,
position.
33, okay, I got it. Big
It
up,
is in moment his best position.
big
In
up
moments.
Wild.
I mean, possession,
Wild Dead
that's
Wolf.
it for sure.
How's it
That's
going,
good
guy?
for him, but,
How's it going, bro? It's happy
let's go
Friday,
back
man.
To the start of your question.
I'm just watching a bit of this
First and
interview.
foremost, both help us a lot, and I did in that game.
Basically,
think
Klopp saying
Don
he's a
was
Milner replacement.
Especially impressive.
He can bring what Milner
physically,
brought him. We actually thought that anyway.
His work rate
We
until
knew
the
it
last
was
second
probably a
immense.
Milner replacement,
To be honest, I didn't
but he's
expect that.
basically making it
First game
official.
of the season,
And I
you
think
know
he's going to
that
play
first
Saturday
week
as
that
well.
Much more, the most important session in the whole preseason.
I think
so far was
Saturday is
against
gonna be
Chelsea
playing.
because of all the different things. And
Oh,
being
that's
there
because Bundesliga plays less games than the Prem.
on
Fair
that
enough.
kind of intense level, like he was until the last.
So that's a
second,
good
was
thing.
pretty
That's a
much.
good thing. So he's got less
And then we
mileage
have
on his
the
legs.
outside of,
That's good.
Maka with.
But like I said, them
really
Japanese players, I was doing my research,
fine
and then
small
Japanese
spaces,
players,
bigger spaces,
and they've got
great off.
they can go on
Very
long.
well.
Look how many Japanese
It's really
people in the chat
helpful
room. I
back
can't
with,
believe it.
a
I'm watching
really,
this conference
really
here, and
good
there's pure
defensive
Japanese
game as
people.
well. Our
He's
front
going to bring the Japanese fans to Liverpool, even though there's a lot of Asian fans already.
rather offensive.
That's crazy. Hopefully, Trent doesn't burn out too young.
We didn't play
I know,
football, that was
because he's
no
been
problem.
how long?
We got into a
He's
rush.
come through the youth system as well.
The equalizer. and
Kai
they
Wagat
scored
is
the
still
second
playing
goal.
as a 34-year-old. Happy Friday, bro. Yeah.
You could realize
Happy
that
Friday,
we were
man.
not
I'm glad everybody's here, man.
settled enough.
Smash
The
that
way
like
we
button.
play.
Let's get it to 20 likes today if we can. We're on 8
surprising.
likes now. Smash that like if you haven't subscribed.
It's just after preseason, you always
Smash
have
the
that
subscribe.
problem a little bit, but then if the game goes perfectly
Smash
well
the
in
like
right
button
direction,
and the
it's good
subscribe.
for that game. It's
There's the
not that
mouse
good
there.
for
See
the
my little
game
icon.
after, because then you think you sorted already everything and you have these
Yeah, I
problems
think so.
a little bit later.
Colgrove,
but
I
we
think
lacked
he's ready
that
to
game
go
was
tomorrow.
really, especially in possession. We had 35% possession, which is an absolute joke. It should not happen. So there's no game I can imagine. It can happen against City on a special day, and if it's an idea to do it a little bit like that, to sit a bit deeper or whatever, it's not our idea for that game, but it happened just because we were with the ball too much in a rush. So, and in that game, the two did a really good job. That helped us. And now we have, because the problem what we have at the moment a little bit is now, okay, Endo is now in, and he's allowed to train this afternoon. If he's allowed to participate in the game tomorrow, I don't know. We will see that. On top of that, Stefan Bajcetic really close, but not there yet.
Bajcetic is coming back soon.
Obviously,
And Thiago as
we
well.
really count on him. Thiago Alcantara, same, slightly similar profile, obviously much more experience as well, is in, but not there yet. So we
How
need
old's
just give
Thiago?
them time
Does
to
anybody
kind of
know
rush that.
how old
That ball will
Thiago
be
is?
completely different after the international break, but until then we have super important games. So we have solutions for our situation, just not available in the moment, and that's why we need to sort it in a slightly different way. And this is always an opportunity. You can always play it like that. It's a way Chelsea, the perfect moment to do it. I'm not 100%
Justin,
sure.
I'm trying to get him registered.
It's a way you, in a lineup, in a setup, you can definitely.
And Jason
play with
Colgrove,
football games.
if he's versatile as everyone says he is, he should fit in right, yeah.
Everybody will benefit.
Because that's kind of Klopp's kind of player.
From a player who's first.
Klopp likes some versatile, doesn't he? 14 people are in the house, guys. Smash that like button, guys. We're just watching the press conference with Jurgen Klopp. I'm nearly finished now. Smash that like button, guys. 14 people watching. Happy Friday, man. Endo is finally officially a Liverpool player, and he might be playing tomorrow. How about that, man? He might be playing tomorrow. We're going to need him as well. We're going to need him. Put McAllister back in his position where he belongs. Put Endo in DM. We're ready to go.
Offensive stuff, but then has the heart, the desire, and enjoys that as well to clean up behind them.
He's a clean-up man.
And of course that will be helpful. Clear.
Chelsea.
That's what he is. He's a clean-up man.
Different teams, different personnel, but one area of concern, I think, last week, and you would have looked at the game, it is in wide areas defensively.
No swearing in the chat, bro. I can see your message though, Redbird. Welcome to the chat room. The mod has held it.
What can you do to kind of alleviate that kind of difficulty?
Keep the ball. It's the best way.
I know what you're
Keep the
saying,
ball
though,
is the best
Redbird.
way. You
I know what
always
you're
get the
saying,
quality in the
Redbird.
Premier League. Yes, I can.
Thiago, exactly. He's 32. See, this is what I don't get, yeah. Thiago is an amazing player, right? Thiago is an amazing player. Everybody knows he's very, very skillful, but he can't stay fit. That's the only thing with Thiago. He cannot stay fit. What is going on? And he's 32 years of age. Endo is 30. Endo is 30. And them Japanese players can go on a lot longer than the average British players. That's what I'm looking at the moment. I looked at the Japanese players. There's a lot of Japanese players that play to 36, 37, 38. Competitive football. Endo is 30 years of age. So in Japanese terms, that's still considered quite young. That's still considered quite young. Think about it. Think about it. And then you got Thiago that can't stay fit. Look, Thiago's going to come back very soon. Klopp just said in the press conference, Thiago's coming back soon. But how long is he going to come back for before he gets injured again? I love Thiago. If Thiago could stay fit, yeah, I'd play him every single game. Even at 32, I'd play him every single game because he brings so much skill to this game. And look, the guy's an amazing player, but at the end of the day, if you can't stay fit, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And Endo is 30. Think about it. If you start breaking it down that way, you can actually see what Liverpool. Look, the guy's a good player, and he's injured, and he doesn't really get injured that much as well. Because I checked his injury stats, he doesn't even get injured that much. So I can't see the problem why people are hating on this guy. Give him a chance. Let's see how he does for Liverpool. Just give him a chance. It might work out good. It might work out. He actually might be a gem. Jurgen Klopp said in the press conference, right, and in his interview before the press conference, he said this guy was on his radar for ages. He said, I'm Germany, I follow Stuttgart, and he's got a lot of friends that work for Stuttgart. He's got a lot of friends that know him, that know Endo, and he's been on his radar for ages, for a couple of years. So a lot of people are saying it was a panic signing. Jurgen Klopp saying, no, it wasn't. This guy's been on my radar for ages, but the Liverpool Football Club don't usually sign people who is 30 or in the late 20s, 30. So it's not Jurgen Klopp that makes all the decisions. A lot of people say as well. People say he's got all the power, Jurgen Klopp. He decided who comes in the club. Think about it. He's 30 years of age. He's younger than Thiago. He's younger than Henderson. Give him a chance. Psychedelic Shaolin, he can fire a rocket shot as well, of course. I saw he's got some crafty shots in him. Thiago is going to be 30. Thiago will be 33 April the 11th. I'm hoping his surgery helps him to avoid injuries this season. Endo seems to avoid injuries. Exactly. That's what I just said. That's exactly what I just said with the injuries. But the thing about it, when you get, look, Thiago's 33 years of age, okay? And I hope he comes back, and I hope he bombs, and I hope he doesn't get injured. We all hope that as Reds. We hope that he doesn't get injured. But think about it, yeah. When you've had a surgery like that at his age, see if he was 25, Thiago, and he had that surgery, right? I would have said, okay, you can come back. But the guy's 33 years of age. He's going to be 33. Now he's 32 now, but he's going to be 33 in April. And when you have that kind of surgery at that age, it's hard to bounce back from. It's very hard, especially playing in the Liverpool squad. And I heard that they're not even going to renew his contract, Thiago. That's what I heard. This is from Redbird. I reckon Endo will come on the bench. Yeah, I reckon as well. I think he's going to come off the bench. But then again, with the defensive capabilities, it wouldn't surprise me if he starts. Yeah, I don't think he's going to get a full game though. There you go, Redbird. Japanese players are built different. Exactly. This is what I'm thinking as well. Thiago was a luxury player. We need availability. Yeah. Solo, I'm turning Japanese and dining sushi ten. Bro, you know what? I was gonna have a Chinese tonight actually. You know, I might order a Chinese. You know, there's no Japanese restaurant where I live. I might get a nice Chinese and get some nice Japanese food, nice Chinese food. Imagine if Thiago could play 50 games per season without injury like Genie. We're lucky if he's available for 25. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm talking about. And you know what as well? he's probably going to leave on a free. We've got people in the house. Smash that like button, guys. If you haven't smashed the like button, yeah, smash the like button and subscribe. Let me just finish off this press conference.
There are always players who have there, whoever it is. But it's Chelsea.
Big up, guys. I'm glad you come, man. Nice, happy Friday.
Together.
Hope you have a good Friday, man. Hope you have a good weekend as well. Hope Liverpool have a good weekend.
On the wing, for example. In a situation, it was the setup they found. Then a little bit later, they suffered with that a lot in the beginning. We could have scored a second goal. The high position of Chilwell, as an example, caused them real problems. Kobe found a way into the game, found a way to control more a bit better. But it's always, it's like an up and down, and you use little weaknesses here and there. It's much too early to talk about a weakness on a wing or whatever. It's just there. You have to organize it in a specific way that the balls arrive there in a moment when you can, when you are prepared for it. And that is the case when you don't lose the ball in moments where nobody can react on it. So that's a counter-attack then. In the moment you lose, you give the ball away in a certain position, 5-6 players involved, bam, you give it away. And that was the first two situations they had in the game, I think, were after these kind of moments. And it's a where you then still have the most players is the center, probably. That's why teams choose going down the wing, especially when you have the speed there, and that's why you struggle there from time to time. But that's not yet any kind of general problem or what we start discussing again just because we had at one point in any other season a problem there. It's all about the best way to defend is always to keep the ball, and we should have done that better, and we did that much better in all. And we worked a lot on it in our preseason games.
He said I remember he said I think he said a few days ago. He said he understands it, but he doesn't like it. He's old school, ain't he? That's what it is. He's old school. Kloppy's old school, man. Got people in the house, man. Smash that like button, subscribe for more content on Liverpool. Any breaking news, guys? Any breaking news? I'll let you know. Just set that alert. Set the alert button on your phone or on your computer or your tablet. As soon as any breaking news, I'm going live. Believe that. Any breaking news, I'll be ready and I'm going live. Follow me on Twitter as well. If you want to join a good Liverpool football group, we've got a bunch of good lads there in the Twitter group, in our Twitter room where we have our little banter talking about Liverpool. When we get enough people in the room, we're going to start doing spaces. As soon as football matching finishes, Liverpool football matches, we're going to be talking about it in the spaces. You're not obligated to speak, but you can also just listen as well. It's going to be like a podcast. So we're going to set that up soon. We just need more people in the room. I think we've got about 12 people at the moment. We need at least 20 to get this space going. So if you look in the description below, you'll see my link tree. Open that link and you'll see all my social medias. I'm on Spotify, I'm on iTunes, I'm on Amazon Music. I do F1 podcast. I do F1 on this channel. I don't just do football, Liverpool. I do Formula 1 and I also do WWE pay-per-views. So if you love Formula 1, this is the channel. If you like WWE pay-per-views, this is also the channel. And if you're red, this is also the channel. Hit the subscribe, guys, and smash that like button as well. I'm just going to continue this press conference.
That's really important. That is a challenge tomorrow as well, by the way, because they really press, they really go for it, and it's being there calm and doing the right things, the right stuff, knowing you can lose the ball here and there, and do it again. Finding rhythm and then finding direction is one of the questions we have to answer for tomorrow. Hi.
Just Wataru. His football always starts with really underestimated situation. But for example, he didn't play Roche at all, but now he's a captain of our country. Do you think he can do that with you as well?
I said he's in his career, he's a late bloomer, definitely. And yes, he was definitely underestimated for a long time. That's clear, but he improved every year since he's on the proper football screen. It's really for a footballer, if you have your breakthrough with 23, 24, then the years before it's not wasted time or whatever. It's the preparation for all the rest what is coming. If you have your breakthrough, he came to Europe, obviously, and even started Stuttgart was not that easy. But then since he got the opportunity, he never gave it away and became the player he became. And now he has, I think, 50 games for Japan, and I don't know how many games.
I agree,
for Stuttgart, bro. So it's really
it's never gonna. It's a different generation now.
When you see him now running around here.
It's a different generation. People always want to moan about something.
Give him 30 years when you see him. Like, oh my God, is he allowed to drive a car? So, but on the pitch, obviously, he turns into the way and became the.
People always gonna moan about something, bro. People always gonna moan about something. It's just the way this generation is, you know. They want to moan. They just want to moan and moan. They're not happy until they moan. They're actually happy when they do moan. You know, that's what it is.
Game, and now he has
that's what it is, bro.
Games for Japan, and I don't
know all we can do is spread the positivity and just get on with it, you know. That's all we can do.
For me, when you see him now running around here.
That's all we can do, bro. Let's get on with it.
There's no chance that anybody would give him 30 years when you see him. Like, oh my God, is he allowed to drive a car? So, but on the pitch, obviously, he turns into a real monster. He wants to win balls. He wants to fight. You know, all these kind of things. Plus, he's able to play football.
He's a grit man. He's a grit player. That's what we used to call back in the day. Already. He's a grit player, man.
And now we, for some reasons, we were able to do it.
Says people moaning, saying another panic buy club. No, it's really not, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm going to address now. It's not a panic buy. It's not a panic buy at all. Klopp came out in the record and says he's been after this player for a while. Because he's German and he knows Stuttgart and he's got people at Stuttgart that he knows already. He had people phoning him up and texting him about this player ages ago. This has been on Klopp's radar for a while. He actually said it himself in the press conference and he said it in an interview. This guy has been on Liverpool's radar for a while. He's been on Liverpool's radar for a while. He ain't just suddenly goes, oh, I'm just gonna buy him. No, he's been on Klopp's radar for a while. But he said Liverpool don't usually buy players that are 30 years of age or in their late 20s. So basically someone was saying this wasn't a Klopp signing, and it sounds like by Klopp's rhetoric that it was a Klopp signing. So that basically debunks anybody's opinion saying that it wasn't a Klopp signing. Klopp didn't sign off on it. Sounds like it did to me. This is what I'm talking about. Facts. People like to put stuff on their channels or on Twitter, and they pretend that they know stuff and they don't know nothing. I like to hear it from the horse's mouth. I want to hear the facts first. You know, I want to hear facts first. Redbird, that's why we need channels up. Thank you very much, man. Thank you. Big up, man. Big up. Thank you for that. That means a lot, you know. That means a lot. This is why I do this. This is why I do this, for stuff like that. Thank you very much, man. Big up. Really appreciate that. Big up.
Happy about it. I cannot say differently. I'm really happy. And now let's start working.
Nice one, man. Nice.
We have, this club has obviously a tradition, not a real tradition, but we had
love it, man. Any breaking news going through the weekend, I'll be covering it. But tomorrow I'm doing the watch along.
29, not that anybody.
I'm doing the watch along. So if you want to come and just smash the like button tomorrow, you don't have to watch it fully.
Time, I'm not sure.
You come and just smash the like button
before me.
For the watch along.
Really, he's not a fixed lineup player here, there, blah blah blah, but can play different positions. And I can tell you, without James Milner, nothing of the success we had in last year.
Talking about James Milner again, see?
One of the best players and characters I ever met in my life, and so that's fantastic. And Wataru is in a different way, obviously, but can have a similar impact. And so I'm really happy that he's here.
His one-to-one starts in Germany. It's phenomenal, isn't it?
Sorry?
It gets more clicks. People love negativity, and there's also people who love positivity. Both are contagious. And of course.
One-to-one.
Listen, if there's I'm not gonna come out and be even when there's something, I'm not gonna come and go, I'm positive all the time. But if there's something negative and I don't like it, and sometimes I will pull people on it. I won't just say, if Liverpool made the wrong decision, yeah, I'm gonna be the first. See this Endo guy now, this Endo. If Endo bums at Liverpool, if Endo comes out in the picture and come Christmas, he's diabolical, yeah? And he bums, I'm going to be one of the first persons to come out and say, I will put my hand up on this channel and I will go, I was wrong. I was wrong. I'm not going to carry away somewhere and not say nothing, keep my mouth shut and be sneaky and try and say, oh, I didn't say that. I will come out on this channel, and if he bums at Liverpool, I will come out and I'll be the first person to say, I want him at my club. He's no good. I'll be the first person to say, but with this Endo guy, people are already trying to say he's a rubbish player before he's even kicked a ball for Liverpool. He's not once kicked a ball. He hasn't had one match for Liverpool FC. And people are already condemning him already. That's the problem I've got. You know, that's the problem I've got. I want to give everybody a chance. If someone comes and plays for Liverpool, and I don't care about his history, all right? I don't care about all that history. If he want to come to play for Liverpool, give him a chance. I trust in Klopp to make the right decisions. He's won us the league. He's won us the Champions League. He's won us all the rest of the other cups. I trust Klopp to do the right thing. If he brings his player in and he works, good. If he bums, I'll say it. Psycho, Mike, you're right, bro. I don't know if there are survivors with so much negativity on the shoulders. Psychedelic, I agree. Prepare positive energy rather than stressful negative. Yeah, forget all that negative crap. Solo, make me a mud. I need yeah. I'll make you one. Psycho among us really fans don't deserve all negativity, moaning, morons. I'll make you a mud. Don't worry, bro.
Stats in Germany was phenomenal. You know, like, he won the whole battle.
Yeah. So yeah, how I said, you have to learn the game. Wherever you start and whenever it clicks. It's just in football, we close books much too early. If a player is 18 years old and didn't have, I don't know, 10 Premier League games, and we say, will he really make it? And stuff like this. So that's the world we are living in. It's absolutely no problem, really no problem. My job is not really to explain or whatever, but our job is to make it happen on the pitch, and he will buy into that 100%. He's experienced enough.
And
we will
can
see
you explain
how much time it will need to get used to what we do. But yeah, we need him. That's clear, and he wants to help from the beginning, and that's absolutely cool. I'm really happy that these kind of stories are
breaking news from the pauses.
It's a really
breaking news, just coming in, breaking news. This is nothing to do with Liverpool, but I'm going to break it anyway. Officially, Theo Walcott has retired from professional football at the age of 34. This is just coming 6 minutes ago on Transfer News Live. He's officially retired at the age of 34. Theo Walcott. We know he used to play for Arsenal as well. He had his best years at Arsenal. I'll tell you something now about Theo Walcott. You know the reason why he's retiring at 34 years of age? Because remember how young he started? Remember, I hope that don't happen to Trent, you know. Remember how young he started, Theo Walcott, and he's burnt out. See what I'm saying? He started young and now he's burnt out at 34. I would have tried, if I was him, if I was his agent, I would have tried to make him move to Saudi Arabia just to sail off into the sunset. But obviously, he believes he's got nothing left. He's got some questions here. Fair enough, bro. Have to say how it is, yeah. I'm going to be positive all the time. Don't get me wrong. I'm a positive guy. But if he doesn't play good for Liverpool, I'm going to come out and I'll say it. I'll just say he bombs. Fair criticism is fine, but some go on hate mode, and that's tough. Oh yeah, listen. I know some people that I'm in some groups. I know some people that just love to hate Klopp. They get up in the morning, they wake up in the morning, and they live to hate Jurgen Klopp. It's their mission in life to get him out, even though he's won us all this stuff, yeah. And because he had one bad season, it's their personal mission. Their personal mission to get him out. I agree, it kills the voice. People hating him without even seeing him play one game, exactly. Redbird, same thing with Darwin. He must see the hate. He can't help him. Sure, it could be used as a motivation. I think he would perform better if he was supported. Yeah, and me. People just show put an arm around him and give him a hug and say, you know what, let's go. This is your time. Psycho Redbird. Psycho Monk, I got tired of listening to all the moaners and not calling them out. Now they're gone too far. I have a voice and I'll use it. If they don't like it, bun them. Wow, Walker has been playing since back in the day. Yeah, he's retired. Officially retired.
Feels just right. If that's right.
I remember him back in the day, man. I remember he was there. He started really young, though.
That's a good thing. And now let's
Oh,
go.
did you? Okay.
Any more for you?
I never knew.
James, last one.
Jurgen, you said it has been a tricky week. Has it become harder this summer to attract players to
Yeah,
Liverpool?
getting Klopp is just sipping on that coffee, man.
I'm not
Drinking
sure
it
if
like
that's
a
something
drink.
to do with Liverpool.
Can it be, yeah?
And it's not too harder to attract. No, not to attract. To everything
listen to different
is more
perspective,
difficult.
because there's too much doom and gloom.
So there
Yeah,
are
of course it
reasons,
is.
and you all know them. The problem is just whatever I say now about that. You probably wrote it already. These kind of stories or not,
Hey,
but
people
I
in
will
the
say
room,
now
you
about
ever,
it. But
like
it's
the,
really
video,
difficult. There are a lot
like
of
it.
things, what are different this year since
Smash
last
the
year
like
as well
button
already.
and subscribe if you haven't already.
Some clubs have just a different way to do it, and nobody understands 100% how it works. But somehow, so far, it works. And it's, you have, as a normal club, it's really difficult to catch up with them. It's really like, wow, okay, well then go for it. And you just watch it and what they are doing. That's fine. That's not my problem. I don't blame anybody. It's just how it is. Saudi Arabia, on top of that, made things not easier. So we talk now about it, and our window ends in 31st of August, and then I think the window there is still open. So for players not happy or whatever,
Yeah,
and they will
I love
come
my
again,
community, man. I'm growing my community. I'm happy.
So I'm not sure 3 weeks ago anybody would have
Guys,
thought
I'm really
Neymar
glad that
would.
you come into my room, you know. I know I've got all sick people watching now. I'm glad that you come into my room. You've really made my day, man. I love the positive. I love the positive energy. Psychedelic, love you, bro. Love you, Redbird. Love all the rest of you have come in. Love you, Wild Dead Wolf. I love you, Saka. Love you guys, man. I'm just glad that you're coming in, just watching me. I mean, I'm humbled, guys. I'm humbled, man.
Was
Just
there
coming
about
in
2
to
weeks
watch me,
ago,
man.
1 week ago now he's there as well.
I'm just a normal guy from
Yes,
the UK.
it's much more difficult.
You know, started this channel
Everybody who's interested
2017.
in the
was
way,
doing Formula One.
not everything was perfect. It's perfect.
And it was only last year I
in
started
this
to do
European
football and wrestling.
football or wider football, the traditional.
World Cup was a
where
baller
big
back in the
leagues
day
are stuff like
and
this.
still
it's not,
show
really, it's not
quality
written
at
in stone. It
34.
always everybody has to watch to the
He
Premier
got a
League,
lot
or
of-
everybody
you should have
has
went
to
to
Bundesliga
Saudi, man.
or La
I would have
Liga,
tried and
blah, blah,
prolong my
blah.
retirement.
So
I went to
it's
Saudi,
absolutely
so get that big
Grows another
payday
league.
and sail off into the
That's what it
sunset.
is. It's still football. It's
So I
fine.
would've done.
We don't have the right to
At the
say
end of the
that's not
day, we
allowed.
all want the best
China
for our
tried it.
club. Sometimes it don't happen.
USA,
but we've got to
maybe
support
still
them no matter
trying.
what.
It's absolutely
Exactly.
fine. It's no problem. But
This is what I'm saying. We're winning, we lose together. We win and we lose together.
the endless money causes a problem. That's how it is, because we just sit here and okay, what can we
Talking
do
about
now?
Saudi Arabia now, that the Saudi Arabia, because it's good that they're playing football, but because it's going to be a problem for the Premier League. Saudi Arabia, with all these players going there, then everyone's going to be hiring the wages hiring the transfer fees. Because if you got he said, if you get an average guy what comes into the Premier League, and that say he's in the Spanish league or wherever he is, yeah, and he gets an offer from the Saudi Arabia league, and the Saudi Arabia offering more money, he's going to go there, and then the Premier League are going to miss out on the good players. So he said it's kind of a problem. That's what Jurgen Klopp's addressing.
It would be cool if somebody could find just a solution a little bit.
He said someone should try and find a solution.
I don't know. No time to think about it. I have obviously other things to do. But yes, it became more difficult, but not to convince players to go to Liverpool. I don't think so. 100%. If I would have called, I don't know, 1 million players, they all would have come here immediately. It's just we have to make sure that you go for the right ones from our point of view. Then our timing is different than other timings, because we cannot just
echo that.
Spend and have a look later. That's how it is, and it's all fine. It's absolutely fine. I sit here and I'm really happy with the transfer window in this moment. So our transfer window in this moment. And I know what happened last week, and I know how football fans are, and I know that they would prefer to bring in a player who is 110 or 150 or whatever million, and that your club can do that. That's kind of nice, but in the end, the pitch has the same size. The player will not grow with the money he costs. It's rather the other way around. So, yeah, I'm really happy for the moment. We will keep watching. We will keep looking. We will try with all we have to make the best decisions for this club, and then we will not use money or anything else as an excuse for 1 second. We will just go for it with all we have, and that's the idea. But now it's a transfer window, obviously, and that's why we talk about it. But it's fine. It's how it is, and we do it our way, and we are here, and we are ready to fight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome.
That's the end of it, man. That's the end of the press conference. Jurgen Klopp said we're going to be here to fight. Jurgen Klopp says he wants, he's happy with the signing. He said he's happy with the signing. It was his, and it sounds like it was his idea. It wasn't a panic signing, so he's been... Yeah, man, big up, man, big up. He said it wasn't a panic signing. He didn't actually say it weren't a panic signing, but he was saying that he's been on his radar for a while. But Liverpool don't usually sign players at that age. He said he knows people in Stuttgart. He had some of his friends phoning him up on the mobile phone, sending him and say, is it true that he's coming to Liverpool? He said that you might have got a gem there. He's a gem of a footballer. He'll work and run all day for you. He's a warrior. That's what we need. This is what we need. We've got 2 weeks left to go. Less than 2 weeks before the window closes. I'm happy with it. I'm going to give him a chance. We'll see how he does against Bournemouth. I think that's probably a good game to start, you know. You know, if you're a new player coming into the Premier League, I think Bournemouth is a good game to start. It's not really like a Man City or a flipping Aston Villa or Newcastle game. You know, it's not like high profile. It's Bournemouth, you know. I am Nunes, I know. People are always gonna hate, bro. People are always gonna hate. Just ignore it, man. Just ignore it. You love him, that's what matters. You love Nunes, I like Nunes. That's what matters. Don't, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Got 7 people watching. Smash that like button, guys. I'm going to be heading off soon. Any breaking news, any news that break, I will be coming online instantly and I'll be reporting it all on Twitter. So smash that like button, hit the subscribe button. Got 7 people watching me, man. Loving it. We had like 14 people earlier. Just smash the like button, guys, and hit the subscribe. Okay. I'm going to be heading off now, guys. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. You might see me later. It depends on the news. But big up. Actually, I'm going to stay for a little bit longer, actually. I still got time. I still got time. I got 10 minutes. I got 10 minutes. 10 minutes, guys. Is there anything you want to talk about? Liverpool are the most support. I'll answer your questions now. Any questions? I got 10 minutes left. Just throw them up and I'll answer them. Liverpool are the most supported club in Japan. There you go. I know the big in Asia. I know the big in Singapore as well. China. That's another big market for Liverpool. That's another big market for Liverpool, China and Japan. I know that. So any little questions? I've got 10 minutes to go, guys. I'll answer all your questions. If you just joined us, if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for, guys? Hit that sub. Hit the subscribe. All the Liverpool news. If you like Liverpool watch-alongs, this is the channel. If you like Formula 1, which I've been doing the longest. If you like Formula 1, this is the channel. We do race watch-alongs with Formula 1. The Formula 1 watch-alongs are amazing. Absolutely amazing. We see the virtual maps. We've got like a virtual map, a real live map of Formula 1. You can see all the cars going around with all the stats. Brilliant. We do that on here. We do qualifying. We do race day and we do the reviews as well. We actually do the reviews of Formula 1. Me and TOTO Hammer. He's the guy there on the screen. He's on holiday at the moment. He's in Portugal with his family. And we also do WWE pay-per-views. WWE pay-per-views. We cover that on this channel as well, WWE pay-per-views. See if you like that. That's what it's all about, bro. I'm gonna see the questions on here. Yeah. I got another 8 minutes. I know that's a delayed message. 8 minutes and I'm heading off. So any little question, just let me know and I'll put them up on the screen. That guy was supposed to be signing for us today, but that's why I didn't cover it. So I didn't see no news for it. You know that what's that guy supposed to be signing up for us today? What's his name? I'll get his name in a minute. Where's that guy who's supposed to be signing for us? Got to go solo. I'm supposed to do some offer, not much done. Gonna catch up. Great stream. Yeah. And you, man. I'm heading off of that. Who's that guy we're supposed to be signing? But he's not been covered. No, not what's his name. I was taking it off. I was taking it off. Yeah, it's not on there now. Yeah, we're supposed to sign that play, but it's not really come in yet, has it? I was gonna cover that today, but I didn't see nothing on Twitter about it, so I'm not really gonna talk about it. But I think that's it for the weekend now. I don't think we're gonna sign any more players. Liverpool this weekend. I think Monday, I think we're gonna sign some players next week. We've got less than 2 weeks left now to the transfer window closes, so Liverpool have to hurry up. I'm going to be signing that now, guys. So I'm happy with Endo. Let's see how it goes. And that's it, man. See you later, guys. Thank you for joining me on this Friday evening. See you later, guys. Big up. Hit the subscribe, hit the like. See you later, guys. Probably later on, it depends. See you later. Actually, there's the camera. There you go.
Lovely cushioned header. But Gerard! Oh, you beauty! What a headshot! What a